Hello student. Now I explain you topic of consumption function. Okay. Consumption function. It means function. Function means relationship. Relationship between two variable or more than the two variables. Okay. And consumption means consumption means consumers or consume the goods and services. It's called consumption, right? But the main thing is function relationship. That's why consumption. It means relationship between the two variable. First one is consumption. So definition of consumption function is the functional relationship between. What is functional relationship between the C and Y? C means consumption. C means consumption and Y means income. It means the relationship between the consumption and income. It's called consumption function. Okay. Y means income. C means consumption. It means what is the relationship? Which function it shows the relationship between the consumption and income. It's called the consumption function. Okay, now autonomous consumption. As you know, what is autonomous consumption? There is a situation in which some minimum level of consumption is there. C means consumption. Minimum level of consumption is there, but income is zero. Okay. Autonomous consumption means there is a always some minimum level of consumption for our life, for our living standard when our income is zero. Okay. This leads to negative saving. Okay. At the situation of autonomous consumption, our saving is negative. Yes, because no income, so no saving. Because we consume the goods and services from the other sources, from previous saving, from the borrowing the money from other sources, right? Because income zero, so saving negative. So this is called autonomous consumption. Okay, now see carefully, it's very important. Okay, C means this one is consumption function. This one is consumption function equation. C equals to C bar plus B Y. Okay, C equals to C bar plus B Y. This is the equation of consumption function. Here C is consumption function. Now C bar, what is C bar? C bar is your autonomous consumption. C bar means autonomous consumption. Okay, so C bar denote the autonomous consumption where the income is zero. Now B, what is B? B means marginal prosperity to consume. Okay, and Y means income. Now first see the relationship between the consumption function with the diagram. After that I explain this equation. This one equation is showing the consumption function, and diagrammatically how we solve there is a table is given, Y data is given, C is given. When the income is 0, consumption 20, income increased 50, consumption increased 60. Okay, income increased 100, consumption increased 100. After that income increased and consumption also increased. Now see, as you know, this one is showing the income, right? Y is showing the income where the normative economics. X means if income 0, consumption 0, income increased at same rate which the same rate of consumption also increased. This one is showing the normative economy. Okay. Now this one is your C curve, consumption curve, right? First point at 0 level, the consumption 20. So see at the point of this 0 but consumption 20. After that 50, consumption 60. Income on x-axis, consumption on y-axis. Okay, so income 50 and consumption 60. So income 50 and consumption 60. Income 100, consumption 100. Income 150, consumption 140. Right? So like this, when we put the dots and we draw a straight line, we get the C curve. It means consumption curve. What is curve? Consumption curve. It means aggregate demand. You can see same as C also aggregate demand curve, but in the aggregate demand we include the I also. Okay. So this curve is so consumption curve. Now what is the difference? You can see this one is your income. Okay. So at the starting point, this one is normative economy. At the starting point, income increased, but at the starting point, your consumption, see at this point, consumption is increased greater than the income, right? Right? But after the break even point, the income is increased more than the consumption, right? How? See, zero income, right? Income increased 50, consumption increased 40, but here income is 50 but consumption 60, right? It means here the consumption greater than income, consumption greater than income here, because 20 more than the 0, 60 more than the 50. So it means before the break even point, now here C equals to Y. After that Y is greater than C, income is greater than consumption, right? So before the break even point, always the consumption is greater than the income, right? But after the break even point, the income is greater than the consumption, right? After the 100 equals to when at break even point C equals to Y. So at break even, after the break even point, we can see that the income is more than the consumption. Income value 150 and consumption value 140. So after the break even point, we can see the curve also above the consumption curve. The Y curve is also above the consumption curve. Clear? So like this we can draw and explain the consumption function. This is called consumption function, relationship between the income and relationship between the consumption. Before the break-even point, what is the situation in the relationship between the income and consumption, and what is the situation between the income and consumption, right? After that, we can see that MPC and B, what is B, what is, autonomous consumption. Now, I'm explaining the equation of consumption curve. C equals to autonomous, C bar means autonomous consumption, B means MPC, and Y means income. Now C, as you know, consumption function, autonomous consumption, it means where the income is 0 but there will be the minimum level of consumption. It's called the autonomous consumption, right? It means 20 is the autonomous consumption, 20 value is the autonomous consumption, C dash is a value of autonomous. Now next B, what is B? B means marginal prosperity to consume. Now here you can see what is B? MPC. MPC means ratio between change in consumption and change in income. It means what is the change if we change the additional unit of consumption, if we change the additional unit of income, what's the relation of change in consumption? Okay, if the additional unit of income increased, then what's the result of the consumption increased or additional unit? Okay, see, as you can see, first unit 0, after that 50, right? 50 to 100, then 150. So at first point to second point, right? So 20 to 60, as you can see in here, you can see also the C for this one is A point, B point, C point, right? A to B difference is 40 of additional unit consumption is 40, and here income additional unit 50, at next additional unit 40, at next 40 of consumption, additional unit of income 50, 50 and 50 at same rate increase, right? So relation between the, at A point, what is the relation between the consumption increased additional unit 40 and income increased additional unit 50? Okay, so ratio, but MPC show the ratio of additional unit. Okay, so it means MPC, B equals to MPC means change in C, change in means additional, change in C divided by change in Y, additional unit of C divided by additional unit of Y, right? So additional unit, that's why it's called marginal. As you know what is marginal, in previous 11th class we discussed that marginal means additional, extra unit, right? So extra unit of consumption ratio between the extra unit of Y, it's called the MPC, marginal prosperity to consume. What is the marginal prosperity to extra unit to consume? Okay, so B is showing the MPC means the ratio between the change in consumption and change in income. Okay, now Y, as you know, income, right? So this one is a equation of consumption function. C equals to autonomous consumption plus B MPC into income. Okay. Now same as MPC. MPC formula. What is the MPC formula? MPC equals to change in C upon change in Y. Now through this diagram we can learn that 50 to 100. First unit to second unit. This one is A point and B point. A to B, the income change with 50, and A to B, the now consumption change with 40. 60 to 100, right? 60 to 100. What is the change? 40. So in the consumption change 40 and in the income change 50. So now you can solve in this one also. The change in C is 40. So 40 divided by 50. Change in income 50. So the answer is 0.8. So 0.8 is the value of MPC. Like this we calculate the value of MPC, marginal prosperity to curve. Now next is APC. APC means average. Okay. APC means average prosperity to consume. As you know, average means when we find out the average, we take the value of total of variables, right? So total value of consumption, ratio between the total value of consumption and total value of income, it's called the APC. APC means average prosperity to consume. Marginal means marginal prosperity to consume. Okay, but APC, because it's showing the average, that's why ratio between the total consumption and total income. Okay, so like this we solve this one. It's called the consumption function. Now next one is we are solving saving function.